Grammys, snubs, tattoos, Halsey's SNL performance, Justin Bieber's depression, we are going to cover everything that broke this week at The Trendy. What's up guys, I'm Alexis with The Trendy and you are watching the weekly roundup, where we talk to you about everything that you may have missed this week, just in case. It was a big week. So let's start off with the Grammys, and first of all the #1 looks. Amy has everything on that.
While Cardi's dress did bring lots of attention, her +1, Offset, had even more people talking. Bringing the bossness was the newly married Miley Ray Hemsworth, who wore a chic black suit and showed a little skin with its deep V blazer. I mean, this whole look itself screams professional with a side of fun. Our girl Camila Cabello wore a pink, sparkly, long-sleeve, floor-length dress with a high neckline and an open back by Armani Privé. She completed the look with a subtle gray eyeshadow, blush, and a nude lip. And her hair was pulled back in a low ponytail, which showed off her gorgeous diamond teardrop Harry Winston earrings. And of course, we couldn't leave the men out. Some of our favorite looks were by Shawn Mendes, who always looks so put together. He rocked this navy blazer pant and black shirt combo, and we love it. And another was by Zedd, who absolutely killed it with this velvet suit with floral embossed designs. Seriously, one of our favorite looks of the night.
Did anybody else notice Cardi's date? Do you remember back in October when Offset spent $15,000 saying sorry with roses and flowers because he was cheating? Apparently, Cardi didn't want anything to do with him for a while.
And we got a lot of love for each other, but things just haven't been working out between us for a long time.
But now they are red carpet officially reconciled and back together. I guess. It looks like it, right? Yeah, they're definitely official. But do you think Offset should have gone up on stage with Cardi when she won her award? Or should she have just had that moment to herself? Let me know in the comments below. Let's get back to Cardi's wardrobe at the Grammys. So it's amazing to think about how much goes into each and every outfit. Cardi's stylist, Colin Carter, went all the way to Paris for her outfits. He spent several days there with Moliere picking out perfect outfits from the vintage 1995 fall collection. Now here's the thing you need to know about these looks. Only one other person had these looks for one night, and it was Queen Bey herself. And then Cardi goes in and wears 4 dresses in one night. That is huge in the fashion world. But it makes sense because it kind of was the night of Cardi. You know that she won Rap Album of the Year, which is the first time for a female artist, so that's absolutely incredible. Obviously, there was going to be a little drama behind that with Nicki, and Emil has more on that. So let's get to it.
So Cardi B took home the award for Best Rap Album, becoming the first solo woman to win in that category. And even though Cardi and her fans were excited, BET posted saying, meanwhile, Nicki Minaj is being dragged by her lace front. Nicki Minaj and her fans were not thrilled at all, and Nicki tweeted saying, Young Money will no longer be a part of the BET Experience or award show. Summer tour dates dropping soon. Whoop! She then began to repost multiple fans dragging BET, saying they wouldn't be supporting them anymore, and then BET issued an apology to Nicki and her fans trying to fix the damage that the post caused. So they said, BET loves Nicki Minaj, we have supported her from the very beginning of her career and will continue to do so moving forward. Meanwhile, when all of this was going on, Cardi B got on her social media to talk to the haters and let them know that she deserved her award, and she implied that she was not here for BET's dig at Nicki.
But it's not my style for people to put other people down to uplift somebody else. That's not my style.
The video has been deleted and Cardi has deactivated her Instagram account, but hopefully she doesn't let haters ruin her huge accomplishment.
We agree with Cardi. Putting somebody down just to lift someone else up, plain just isn't cool. She did a really good job talking about it and we're really proud of her for that, and obviously for her award at the Grammys. So Nicki says that she's no longer staying quiet about the Grammys. She tweeted, I pissed off the same man Ari called out for lying, Grammy producer Ken, saying that she stayed quiet for 7 years and that we would be hearing more about this on the next episode of Queen Radio. The guy both Ari and Nicki are talking about is Ken Ehrlich, the executive producer of the Grammys since the 80s. So one more thing about the Grammys. XXXTentacion was not involved in any way. He didn't get a nomination, and he also wasn't part of the tribute with like Mac Miller and Aretha Franklin, and fans are starting to wonder why. Why did this happen? So Emil has our answer on that.
Representatives for the late rapper requested repeatedly that the Recording Academy recognize the artist whose Sad was one of the most consumed songs of 2018. But because of the rapper's history of domestic violence, the show opted not to include him alongside such acts as Avicii and Mac Miller. Now, back in December, Recording Academy President Neil Portnow did say in a statement, "I don't have an answer for you on XXX." He said, quote, "I will tell you it's a daunting challenge. We track those that we lose in our industry in any given year, and then we have a process by which we go through it. Our on-air in memoriam, we're lucky if we wind up featuring 10 to 15% of those we lose, because it's always hard choices. All of that is to say I don't have any answers for you now, but obviously artists who are prominent and well known by the public are people who are recognized, and we'll just wind up having to see how it plays out." Well, we definitely saw how it played out, and let's just say that XXXTentacion fans were and are not happy. Fans took to Twitter to express their disappointment, saying things like, "The Grammys couldn't even say rest in peace to XXXTentacion? Disgraceful."
Onto some royal drama. Meghan Markle wrote her father a letter asking him to stop spreading all the lies and selling everything she says to him. And then he sold the letter directly to who she told him not to. In the letter, Meghan mentions that her heart is broken into a million pieces over and over. She pleads, "Daddy, if you love me, as you tell the press that you do, please stop. Please allow us to live our lives in peace." She says, "I realize you are so far down this rabbit hole, you feel or may feel there's no way out. But if you take a moment to pause, I think you'll see that being able to live with a clear conscience is more valuable than any payment in the world." We're really hoping that Thomas Markle will realize that he's causing his daughter pain, and maybe he will just stop all of this and get back to just being her father. Who knows if that could really happen, but here's to hoping, right? It's hard enough being a royal and being pregnant. She doesn't need all of this drama. Being in the public eye is mentally distressing, which is exactly why Justin Bieber has decided that he is going to get mental help. Amy has more on that.
It's just something else that he struggles with mentally. He has good help around him and is receiving some treatment. He seems confident he will feel better soon. Another source who has spent time with Justin for several years told people that Justin is emotional and struggles a lot with the idea of fame. The source continued by saying that Justin started off as a typical Canadian teen. He was super sweet and polite, but that having such a huge amount of fame completely changed him. The source said, "He struggles a lot with being followed, having his every move stalked by fans, cameras in his face. It all sets him off, and he often feels like everyone is out to get him." The insider also told people that growing up, Justin felt a lot of pressure to succeed from his parents, his father Jeremy and his mother Patty. The source added his parents wanted this for him probably even more than he did.
We're really thankful that Justin isn't afraid to speak out on this. It's really important to take a step back and let people know when you just can't do it alone anymore. A lot of celebrities originally spoke out when he canceled the last 14 dates of his Believe tour and said that they were really proud of him for putting his mental health over the music. So let's take a little look into Pete covering up his Ari tattoo, and why would that cause so much drama? I mean, obviously they're gonna cover up their tattoos, right? Their relationship tattoos? That wouldn't make any sense for them to keep them. So if you look at the picture posted by tattoo artist John Mesa, you can see that Pete had the French word meaning a million tendernesses, which he and Ari had together, covered up by the word cursed. Ouch, that seems a little harsh. Ari's fans totally agree that's kind of a painful way to cover up a tattoo, or a painful word to associate with their relationship. A few other things happened this week, and one of those things was Halsey opening up on SNL with her performance about potentially g-eazy cheating on her. Somebody cheated on her, and people are assuming it was him. The performance on SNL felt really normal at the beginning, until about a minute in, when the graffiti on the back wall completely lit up. Everybody's jaws hit the floor at that point because she just aired all of his business on SNL. The wall said, "I'm sorry, Ashley, I cheated." Ashley is Halsey's given name, if you didn't know. The graffiti also went to list the places that he cheated on her. Here is Emil on Halsey's post after the performance and how she felt about it.
"As an artist, I have a privilege to remain honest and write about what's true to me. As a woman, I have a responsibility to not allow myself to be silenced by someone who has done me wrong. My truth will always come through in my art. Death over silence, yo." Fans immediately sent an outpouring of love and support, and one of those fans was Kelly Clarkson. She tweeted Halsey saying, "Halsey, that was a killer performance of Without Me on SNL. Your vocals, the story, the writing on the wall, best performance I've seen in a while. Raw, painful, pure. Thanks for being you."
And to wrap up this weekly roundup, Disney just announced that Frozen 2 is releasing. So far, the trailer shows Elsa trying to hone in on her powers as she's running over crashing waves, and there are 2 brand new characters who we don't even know yet. The sequel releases exactly 6 years after the first premiered, in November 2013. And that is all I have for you guys today on our weekly roundup. This week was a big week in celebrity news, but luckily we've got you covered here at The Trendy. And I'm Alexis, and I'll see you next week on The Trendy after you subscribe.